Hey, I'm back. I just wanted to do a quick book review, and it's for The Polygamist's Daughter. And if you notice, the title goes right over her eyes because as a child, she felt silenced and censored. And the book is written from the ages that she was then when, as a Mormon cult leader's child, she didn't shop at Goodwill. They had to steal from the Goodwill bins and then donate back what they didn't want. Her father had over 86 children, and they rarely saw their mothers. They were placed all over the world. At a very young age, she was left in Mexico with one of the followers, and later realized she was being groomed to be a sister wife. And I felt everything for her. I felt when she lives off of mashed bean sandwiches and their big treat is to go dumpster diving in the supermarkets and finding things like one time they found a case of ice cream and they ate it all in one sitting. The poverty, the dirt, the cruelty of people that they were left with that weren't their parents. Terrible life. And her father was a cult leader that hired a hit on a man that he felt like was being a traitor, so he had two of his sister wives kill the man. Later, when he was in prison for it, he felt like there were several members that were being disloyal and not following the set protocol. And so he hired a hit over, I forget how many people, all in one night. And on that night, my friend was sick and asleep, and she was supposed to go into work that night. And that night, some of the killers broke in and killed her uncle, and she would have died if she had gone into work. It's a tough story. It's an easy, quick read, but it is a tough story. If you've ever wondered what it's like being a child growing up in a cult, especially a young girl, this is very compelling. And since it's told by the child she was at those times, it makes it all the more real and tragic. And I know this was a very hard book to write. And, oh, she's so brave. And I loved this book. I've read it 4 times now. And I really suggest you get it. And it's The Bigamist's Daughter. This was an advanced copy from Tyndall Momentum, which is a part of Tyndall House Press, which is a Christian publisher. This isn't overtly religious. This would work for anyone. This would work for anyone. You can tell she has great faith, but it isn't something that would lock anyone out. It's good. Makes my heart hurt. But knowing how she turned out, oh my gosh, if you could see her, she's radiant. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks.